Good day, fellow Americans, and to all across the globe. I was going to get into the news today about all the things transpiring regarding Biden's inauguration and Congress testimonies and impeachment, but there's a number of people covering that, and I need to gather some more information before I come to my conclusion about the whole matter of the fact. Now I just want to give thanks to the Creator for an American ancestor, Dr. Martin Luther King, and also bring up some philosophy and ideology of another one of our great American ancestors, Malcolm X, as you all know him. I just had another epiphany conversing via a social media platform about these four gentlemen. Out of all four of these gentlemen, three of them have more in common than the one that's left out. And the one that's left out, it just so happens to be the one that's about to be inaugurated on the 20th. So, mainstream media tells us. See, social media was manufactured to get everyone on, then cultivate a hive slave mentality to sway public perception, behavior, and reality. Look up and down your timeline, then go outside and look at the flock. A matrix of mindless sheeple roaming about looking to be fed. The $1.9 trillion stimulus bill Biden's looking to get passed is just going to enslave us. Fiat script is just a promissory note, a promise to pay. And how will you promise to pay? With your life force and energy. They just passed a $900 million stimulus in December? Our current national deficit is almost at $28 trillion. That's almost $84,000 per U.S. citizen. And Biden wants to dismantle the fossil fuel industry while simultaneously building a new green industry, while simultaneously sending our wealth to Pakistan, Belize, Panama, Guatemala, Honduras, Ecuador, Egypt, Burma, Cambodia, and y'all knows where else. How much more debt will that pile on top of Americans' heads? And let me not even go into the blows to private property, business, and liberties Biden and his DNC cronies are conducting right now. But I could even start with just, Representative Sheila Jackson Lee in Texas attempting a weapons ban and registry. They are literally buying you, your businesses, and your children and our future, especially in this COVID climate where they shut everything down to begin with and want to just throw crumbs at us like that's going to remedy the problem. What Democrats did in 2020 into early this year, 2021, was return Americans to hardcore bondage. But the slaves can't see it because the slaves were so content in their little COVID cages. We didn't understand Malcolm. Not at all. And we didn't understand Morton. Not at all. And we don't understand Trump. And that's regardless of skin color. Malcolm and also Morton were all about self-sustainability, the ability of a man or a woman to have the God-given ability and right to to feed, clothe, and shelter oneself. Trump has gone out of his way to ensure that our liberties are protected. Biden's hitting the ground running to resecure the snares that were set before 2016 and fortify them. And white America is just now realizing they were always in the same boat as black America. Their illusory indoctrination was just as strong. Yah is so good, even when he's giving us the chastening rod. It's the little tiny idiosyncrasies and ideology that throws us off, yo. Trump equaled individual sovereignty within the collective of national sovereignty. And so did Malcolm, and so did Morton. Biden equals collectivism, within the restraints of a one world order where the same group of people own everything, including you. Many of us, not just so-called black folks, have a house Negro mentality. And it's almost too late. Time is almost up. And we need to wake up and do something. Until next time, y'all, I'll be back with more news and information. I pray all are well. Shalom.